Hi all, and welcome to this webinar on Agentforce Agents. In today's session, we will be discussing on Prompt Builder and Agentforce Agents. So this is our agenda for today. On the first half, we will be looking at Prompt Builder. What is a Prompt Builder and the key concept associates with Prompt Builder, and how to make the prompt response relevant, and also a demo on creating and executing the prompts. The next half of the session will be looking at Agentforce. What are autonomous agents? And the autonomous agents in Salesforce ecosystem, which is Agentforce Agents, and the main building blocks of Agentforce Agents. Also, we'll be looking at a demo on how to create an Agentforce agent. So, what are Prompt Builder? Prompt Builder are powerful tool in Salesforce ecosystem that creates, tests, revise, customize, and manage prompt templates. The main concepts that comes under Prompt Builder are prompts, prompt design, prompt templates, prompt template types, and grounding. We will be looking at each of these concepts individually. So prompts are input to LLMs to create a relevant response, and the quality and the relevance of the response will be depends on the prompt quality. How can we improve the prompt quality? The prompt quality can be improved by having a clear instruction on limits, tone, language, etc. and describe the participants and this relationship to the LLM. We can ask in the instruction to make a role play between the LLM and the customer. For example, we can ask the LLM, you are a relationship manager and the customer is the one who want to buy the product. Also, we can ask the LLM to, we can give the description of the context to this LLM. We have to give a clear goal of the prompt, what we are looking to achieve by this prompt. Also provide the relevant data to work with. So what are prompt design? Prompt design is the process of creating prompts that improve the quality and accuracy of the response. But there are many challenges associated with the prompt design. Prompt design cannot be a simple task because many LLM models expect a specific prompt structure. So the prompt designer have to test and iterate on the model to understand the best structure that suits this specific LLM. Once have the model, then have to optimize on specific case like sending a sales email, etc. So there comes this prompt template in Salesforce where we can reuse the templates. So prompt templates are reusable and detailed prompts that can be created and managed in this prompt builder. These are the case-driven solutions that have pieces of information such as limits, context, guidelines, and placeholders for dynamic data. The prompt templates types comes into picture when the user have to create their own prompts. The Salesforce have many prompt template types. Some of them are sales email, flex, field generation, record summary, and many more. For example, sales email, I have to make personalized customer email based on the record data. The field generation we can make this by clicking on a button and populate the field. Record summary summarizes record data for a comprehensive view of the record. Then we have discussed to make a relevant response using a prompt. How to make the response relevant? By grounding. Grounding helps to make the response relevant by adding the information to this prompt. Some grounding techniques include record merge fields. The Salesforce data have different records such as account, opportunities, leads, etc. So connect these records to this template for the LLM to use. And we can also connect the related list under the profile. Also have the Apex merge field. Apex merge field in a prompt template to return data from a SQL query or an external API. Then for the complex business logic, we have flow merge fields. For example, to retrieve the most relevant 5 opportunities. For this case, every time have to run this flow whenever this prompt runs. Then record snapshot is automatically include all the data available in the user's page layout. But there is a limit on how many data it retrieves. For example, like only retrieve 5 related lists and 6 records from each related list, etc. So have to be careful when using this record snapshot. Then there is RAG merge fields. Retrieval augmented generation is to get data from the unstructured data sources using data cloud. This is an example of the UI, prompt UI. The number one is the workspace where we give all the instructions, the limits, context, etc. The number two is the resource, is from where we can ground the template. Number three is where the related record. Once the prompt is ready, we can get a related record and test on this record before activating that. Then number 4 and 5 is resolution and response, which is very important. Resolution shows how the prompt looked like before it's sending to LLM. That means after all the resources adding to our placeholders. Number 5 is the response. Once we check using this related record, the number 5 shows how the response looks like. Here we can activate or deactivate the prompt. Then here number 7, we can choose how the model, which model should use. Then we will look at into a demo. So here we have this case. So for my org, I have already created a quick summary field. Currently, we have to enter it manually, whatever the summary we want to put. But I want to auto-populate it with using AI. So what we have to do is we go to Setup. From the quick find box, prompts, prompt builder. Then create a new prompt. So we have to do the field generation for this case. So can give a name. Summary, the description is optional, so I don't give. The object is case. Then the field need to populate is quick summary field. Next. So here we can paste this instruction. So this instruction we can get from insert from a standard template or something, because as we discussed earlier, prompt design is not an easy task to do. So the comments here I am going to ground it with the case comments. So all this capital letter field we have to ground. Here in the related record, we can try out with one example, like this case number. I try to generate. We see whether this response is okay. If this is okay, then can activate it. Or if you want to change, the models can be changed here. It's already activated. Then for the case of field generation, there's an extra step that we have to do. This lightning page have to upgrade to dynamic forms. So for that, we go to edit page. This is the record detail element. Going to upgrade it. choose the layout that we want to apply this change. So quick summary is the field that we want to apply this prompt. So click on this quick summary. Then from this prompt template, choose the prompt template. So my prompt template, the name is quick summary. So I already chose that. Then save. Okay, activate. I'm going back to the page. So I can take any case now, not just this. I'm going to cases. Just take any case. Then go to this quick summary field. So in the quick summary field, we can see some sparkling button here. We can click on this sparkling button. It's already creating. If you are okay with this summary, we can use it, or we can give feedback like or dislikes. Use. I'm going to save it. So it's already populated here. Now let's move towards the second half of this session, where we're going to discuss about Agentforce Agents. Before we move into Agentforce Agents, it is necessary to understand the term called autonomous agents. Autonomous agents are systems that can perform tasks or make decisions independently without requiring constant human inputs. Given the goals, the autonomous agents can generate tasks for itself and perform one by one until the goal is completed. The main pillars of the autonomous agents are data, decision-making algorithms, action execution algorithms, and its capability to learn and adapt on every interactions. So, data is one of the major pillar for an Agentforce agent to work efficiently. The quality of the generated output is directly proportional to the quality of the data that's given. This data enables an agent to make the informed decisions. The decision-making algorithms which Agentforce agent use to choose actions based on their goals. These algorithms can be ranged from simple rule-based system to advanced AI models. The action execution algorithms help to run these tasks efficiently without any interruptions. And from every interactions, the Agentforce agents learn and adapt to improve future performance. So, the Agentforce is actually an autonomous conversational AI in Salesforce Platform. The main features of the Agentforce agents are it's trusted and secure. The Einstein trust layer uses a secure gateway and use the zero retention policy. That means the third-party LLM is not allowed to retain any kind of sensitive information for the model training or improvements. And the toxicity detection and that the prompt defense help to clear out any harmful or unintended responses. Also have the audit trail logging, which makes the responses safe and compliant. The auditing helps to track the toxicity score and access the performance of this sprite. It's also very powerful and versatile. Well, it can configure across different clouds such as sales, service, commerce, marketing, and various industries as well, and handle a wide range of tasks and provide personalized experience at scale. These Agentforce agents are also grounded in unified data that is from the data cloud. So it ensures the access to the most up-to-date and relevant informations. The main building blocks of Agentforce are data, actions, topics, the Atlas reasoning engine, and the channels to deploy. Data is like the fuel to this Agentforce agent. In order to have a very good response from the Agentforce agent, the data have to be the data quality have to be very high. The agents can use unstructured and structured data like knowledge articles, the CRM data, and the data that can connect from external sources to perform their task. Actions are the individual task an agent can perform to do this job. We can customize the standard actions or create new actions that can that's for the business purposes. The topics are the category or the classification of actions that define the overall job an agent can perform. For example, case management can be the topic. The actions such as create cases or update cases can be the actions that comes under the topic of case management. The Salesforce is using Atlas reasoning engine, which understand the human intent and act within the flow of a conversation to call different topics and actions as the conversation shifts. So it can understand the human intent very efficiently and can go through the conversation and take the actions accordingly. There are many channels the Agentforce can deploy uh, to rely on the communication. There are various type of Agentforce agents. Some of them are, in the case of Service Cloud, there is Service Agent. Service Agent that intelligently supports the customers with common inquiries and escalate the complex issues to human agents if necessary. Then Service Planner helps the service rep to resolve cases faster with the case summaries and step-by-step resolution guidance. For the Sales Cloud, mainly have Sales Coach that helps the reps to personalize and actionable insights and feedback on their sales pitch, and also help them to role play with this sales coach and make the improvement before their conversation starts with the customer. The SDR is the sales development rep that intelligently engages lead with the personalized content, answers common questions, and schedule meetings for the reps. Then there is Agentforce for setup that helps the organization admins with the everyday and administration tasks, look for answers in the Salesforce help, and many more. We can do all the customization we want to all these agents. Then there is default agent that helps the employees to accomplish key business tasks in the Salesforce ecosystem and Slack as well. Now let's go into a demo and see how this Agentforce Studio works in this Salesforce ecosystem. So this demo have this purpose of showing how to create an Agentforce agent and customize or create Agentforce topics and actions. First of all, we have to go to this setup, then quick find box, look for Agentforce Studio. Then under this Agentforce Studio, we have this Agentforce agent. Go to that. We can create a new agent. For creating the new agent, we mainly have two options. One is create from a template, which means there are some types of agent that we have discussed, right? Agent for setup, agent for service agent, etc. All this comes under create from a template. And what are the templates is available? It depends on the org and the license that we have. Then next is, if we don't want to create from a template, there is an option called create with GenAI. So I will show you both the UI. First we go to this create from a template. Here we have the agent for service agent. Click on this template that we needed. Click next. Then here, since it's a template, there are already given some topics like case management, account management, reservation management, etc. So if you want the topic, let it be. If we don't want the topic, we can remove the topic by clicking on this button. So let's say we don't want this reservation management. Then once okay with the topic, go to next. Then here, the template side, it's already, we can give the name and API name will be generated automatically. Then the description all will be given automatically for the template. The company information we have to give accordingly. What are the products and the services for the company, etc. We can see here what are the details have to be given. And the description is for another developer. If the another developer or the user want to see, the description should be for the user, what this agent do. Then the role, we have to describe the task and the daily responsibilities for this agent. Then there's one main thing called agent user. Here, like any other employee of the organization, we have to give one user profile for this agent, because this agent is working as a separate individual, AI individual. So then click on next. If we have the data source, we can add the data library. About this data library, we will be having a separate section that will be include the data cloud for the Agentforce. Then we can create the agent. The data library basically helps to ground with all the necessary data. So I'm not creating right now because I have already created. So once we created, our agents will be display here. Okay. So let me go to this agent. If you want to do any kind of modification, click on this agent, open in builder. It will be going to open in this same Agentforce builder. Here we can change the topic or create a topic accordingly. For example, if I want to change some instruction on this topic, we can click on this topic, that general CRM. Then here, whatever we have to, if you want, we can change the instructions and all. Then create a new version. Then can save. Okay. So here with this globe icon is the standard topic. Here without this globe icon is the customized or a new topic created by the user. If you want to add new topic, can add here. Create a new topic. We can, I will show again. Create a new topic. We can plus this, create a new topic, then give all the instruction, then create accordingly. If we want to add from the asset library, there are many standard topics are here. We can add accordingly. Then data library, if we get the data cloud, some data have to be added, then we can add here. Once it's done, here we can check our agent whether it is working properly. For example, I wanted to get the contact information for this account. We can try to ask this agent. It may take some time. So here we have the contact details that comes under this account. So in the sales cloud, if you can see here, this is the Agentforce button. But it's not working. Something went wrong. Why? Because we didn't activate the agent. We can go here and activate the agent. Make sure the agent is activated. Active. We can see here the agent is active. Then we can try again whether it is working now. Yes. Then by default, it will give some suggestion like example, summarize this account for me. Yeah, so this is the account summary. If you are okay with that, we can give the feedback. This feedback can be used in the Agentforce performance monitoring. Okay, that's how an Agentforce from the template works. If you don't want to create from template, how it looks like it's, we go to the new agent, then create from the Gen I. The difference we can see here, and nothing is given. The role, company name, okay, the role description, everything we have to give accordingly. So that's the only difference. Other all same. The topics we can add. The for the templates, there's a default topics that added already to the template, but here we have to choose and add according to our needs. So how this, so we have already seen how to create an Agentforce agent, how to customize and create a topic. But how about actions? So the new action can be created by using Agentforce asset, which can be get from this cube find box. Go to this Agentforce assets. Here we have the actions. Create a new action, new agent action. The reference type can be an invocable Apex class or flow or prompt, whichever we want to use in this action. So for this case, I want to cancel the order. So I'm using a flow for that. So I choose this flow. There's already a flow created. So choose whichever flow or Apex class action, Apex class or prompt. Then we choose that. Give a unique API name. Give the instruction what this action should do. And when this action should be called also depends on this instruction. So the loading text is like, you can give anything. Then how the input and output should be. Whether have to be get from this customer and how the output should be shown in the conversation. Then once our action is created, we can use it in any topic. So I'm going back to this Agentforce agents. Let's say I'm going to use in a topic that I've already used in some agents. We can edit in this builder. So open in builder. Let's say this general CRM. I have to add the action that we have created just now. So we can choose this add from asset library. And this is our new action. So add it. Okay, then we can activate it. So here we can see it's already added here. Okay, activate it if you want. So thank you so much for your time today. There are many Salesforce and Agentforce contents are available at ForceArk Academy. Please do check out and feel free to contact us for any related queries. Wishing you all a happy weekend.